Hello YouTube. Today we are going to attempt to camouflage my AR-15. This is actually a PSA AR-15. I've got a 16-inch barrel on this right now. And I've got a Bushnell scope on here. It's a 1:6 scope. And so we are going to try to camouflage the entire thing. But first, it's time for me to eat. I'll be right back.
20 minutes later.
All right. I got that food in me now. I can do something. All right. So, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna tape off all the little parts and pieces and stuff that we don't want to get painted. You know, whatever we want to see, we don't want to paint. First off, I'm gonna take off these caps here so we can, end up getting not a black ring like around here, and we are gonna tape off those little jewels right there. So we're gonna tape this up. I may time lapse this. I don't know. Well, we'll see. I'll see how it goes here. Definitely don't want any paint to get inside of that because that would be a big problem. Real big problem. That's going to take two pieces. This. After I get all these little pieces taped up that I don't want painted here, we'll take it outside and we will spray it off with some cleaner so we get all the oils, greases off of it and stuff like that, from cleaning and stuff. And we definitely want to close that right there so we don't get any paint inside. That would not be good as well. But from just cleaning and having the oils in there, it's probably won't stick real well, especially on this side over here. So, all right, we got those two things painted, and I have numbers and stuff up here at the top too. I don't think I want to get those painted, so what I'll end up doing is cutting a little strip tape here. And wrapping it around that. If I can do it, get it in there right. There we go. Stay. Didn't quite make it. Got a little more to go. Should have made that piece longer. Why didn't I make it just really big? Go all the way around the whole thing. I have no idea. But I didn't. No, I didn't. You know what? That is not wanting to stick on the bottom of that. So, there must be something on it. I'm going to make another one, try it again. Now that I got whatever was on there off, probably. Make another really long strip this time. Wrap it around this thing. And if you also get it to wrap around on itself, it'll hold it down on itself. Like so. Okay. There's no numbers there. I'll probably cover that top little symbol right there. You see a little symbol. I don't know if it'll focus on that little symbol there, but I'll take that little piece off. That you won't be able to see from a ways away. And it's not like I'm going out doing anything weird, so I just want to make it look cool. Alright, gonna make a little chunk. Let's see how close I got it. It's pretty close, just a little smaller. Perfect. That's perfect. And then I want to tape these numbers right here. So I'm going to leave those numbers on there. I'll probably tape around that whole thing so tape doesn't get in between where this swivels right here very well. I'll probably paint just a little bit so it'll have a little black ring right there. That'll be okay. For me, it's okay. For others, they may not like that, but it's okay for me. Let's make it, actually I'm not going to, just a smidge over, so let's make it that wide. Well, that didn't work.
5 minutes later.
Well, some things just don't work the way you think they should. Now, the way it goes, the mount on my tripod decided to break off. So, that was fun. So, hopefully the video's about the same place as what it was. Alright, still working on trying to get these numbers here covered up around the optic. We're just going to cover the numbers themselves, like right there. And let's see how far it goes. Actually, let's go from there. It is not wanting to stick on this very well. It is not sticking on that. Wow, came right off. Alright, let's see. Whatever's on there, which I don't know what would be on the optic. Maybe dust, who knows? Try again. As far as painting it, I'm going to use 3 colors over there. I'm going to start with that light. I don't even know if it's in the video, but I have some paint cans sitting over there. Some light base color, and then we'll go with some darker colors like that dark brown and dark green. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if you see it. There's the base color I'm going to start with. We got a brown, and we got a green. And these are all Krylons. We're going to do that. All right. Hopefully it sticks this time. I would really like for that to stay on there. At least we wonder about those. Hopefully, I have to really watch that. Make sure they'll stay on there. I don't want my trigger either. Yeah, and by the way, just so you know, it is clear. Definitely check that. All right, so, and it's on safety too. We'll put it on safety. All right, so let's cover up the trigger. I don't want him painted. And if I'm lucky, my cat will stay off the table so you won't see it. She's thinking about jumping on the table. No, I don't think there's anything else that I don't want to paint right here. From all the other videos that I have watched about how to do this, because I wanted to kind of make sure I was going to do it correctly, is that you don't want to paint up inside where the mag goes right there. So we're gonna just try to avoid that area and not get anything up inside of that as best as we can. Or I can just, you know, throw like a paper towel up in there. That's probably what I'll do. Just a second. All right, back. Got a paper towel. Let's see if one sheet will do it. Just shove it up in there. Because if you get paint in that, there's a high chance that the mag won't slide up in there correctly and won't release out right. You'll be fighting with that a little bit. So I think I'll do that. Actually, that looks pretty good. I'm also going to throw a piece of tape on top of that. It'll hold to the paper towel too. There we go. All right, that seems to be staying still. Okay, we're good there. Tripod, that's fine if it gets painted. I don't care about that. Looks good on that. And I am actually gonna hang it up on a, like a shepherd's hook out there. It's like a bird feeder type thing. So I'm gonna use a wire tie, put it through the muzzle brake right here, and zip tie that thing down, and it's just gonna hang from that when I get out there, and then we can paint it from that point on. All right, we will see you guys outside with this and paint. See what we can do.
A little later.
All right, the wind is being a little stupid right now, so it's kind of blowing in all sorts of different directions. It wasn't even blowing a while ago. I thought, man, it'd be a perfect time to do this. However, we'll see. So hopefully it'll get paint on my camera. That would be good. Alright, I'm gonna get on the house, so we'll be fine. Alright, so I'm gonna start with this base coat. Pick this guy up really good. Try to get the cap off. These caps never want to come off right. There we go. Did it. Spark it right off of there. Knock that off too. Alright. Let's see. Alright, we got it. Well, let's see what we're gonna do. So, make sure that's still covered up good. So I'm gonna put a really good coat, nice light coat on here first with the base coat. This color, it's kind of a sandy color. Just want to call it. I wish I would have found a little bit lighter of a color. I was trying to find maybe a little lighter, but yeah, we'll see if this works. So we'll see. And I'll tell you, I've never painted a gun before, and so I'm kind of just really scared about doing this because I thought, surely I'm not going to paint my gun. Well, I'm painting my gun. I'm done doing it. That did not stay down very good right there. All right, I don't want it to run, so I'm just gonna lightly coat. And it's nice and warm out, so I have shorts on, so warm my legs. Well, I did not spray it down with cleaner, so we'll see how it holds. Now I'm kind of a little worried about it because I noticed over here on the side it's not sticking real well. And it's on the scope, which is interesting. There's oil on the scope, but it looks like there may be too late now, so I'm going with it. really don't want to get paint on the bottom part of the stock there, so I'm going to ignore that portion as much as I can, I think. Get up underneath there. Being that the wind is kind of blowing, and it's actually temperature's probably about, I'd say about 78 right now. It's pretty nice. Okay. Looking pretty good. Now I don't care if my hook gets painted a little bit. It's not a big deal. Okay. It's getting really close to being what I want. Really close, really close. Now the wind's blowing right at me. Get painted. Alright, that was pretty decent. If that's good, I'm going to let that sit for a little bit, and we'll come right back.
2 seconds later.
Alright, next color we're going to go with here is we're going to go with this brown. This is camouflage brown. Krylon's called. I've already shaken it up, so I got to make sure to do that. Now I just grabbed some grass out of my yard here, and we'll just see how this goes, because I really don't know how it's going to work. We're going to find out. I guess I'll start down here. Let's see. And I don't care if I get paint on my hand. Part of it. That didn't do a thing. Okay, there. Yeah. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully you can see what that looks like. The camera is sitting in the sun, but I don't think it's hurting it, hopefully. Good. I'm liking how that was looking so far. More there. Some right here, and the wind is starting to blow good. It doesn't spray very good when I have it upside down. Okay. A little bit about what I want. Real close on that. Good deal. I did hear also somebody say that it's good to have darker color on top, lighter color on the bottom. I'm not sure why that is exactly, but I did hear that. So this is up to you, however you want to, handle that. Looking pretty good. Definitely gonna get paint on my hands, but that's all right. Paint will come off eventually. Okay. More right there. All right, that's looking pretty doggone good. Not bad. A little more right there. All right, a little more under the scope. Right there, good. And right there. Okay. Maybe you can see that. Can't. All right. Oh, that's pretty good. All right. I think that looks good on that color. That's brown. And then I'm gonna go for the olive. Krylon right there, olive. And I've already kind of pre-shaken these up a little bit, so I'm gonna shake it a little. Thinking about getting some different grass here. I came off. Okay, be right back. I'm gonna get some different grass. All right, guys, I'm back. I got some different grass. So this is just grass that was like next to my fence. Let's see. I don't care worry about this color, but we'll see how this goes. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking the color scheme kind of happening here. This is looking good. That's nice. I like it. I'll get some close-up photos of it here in a moment. Definitely getting paint on my hands. No, man. Okay. Okay. Liking it, liking it. Yeah. Looking good? That's looking good. Good deal, good deal. The green goes on really, really well. And so you gotta be kind of sparing on it because the color covers it pretty quickly, it looks like. Okay, I think that That's pretty good. I don't think I want to go with any more green on that. It's almost too dark. I may need to put a little bit more of a light color on it. Light almost went too far. Dark. So let's grab the light again just a bit. Now I'm going to put a little bit more light across the bottom. Kind of follow what that other guy that I saw did. Okay, that was good. A little bit of a light on top of this. Okay, that's looking nice. Nice. Love it. Right there. Okay. Good. Okay. Now, we're going back to this. Here, grabbing. Let's see, brown. Let's do brown. Brown. There. Good deal. That looks good. All right. Now, I'm going to darken the top up here. So I'm going to do that. Not bad, not bad. All right, now I'm going to do something a little different. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to do some mixing. I'm going to do some mixing colors and kind of dab onto this a little bit and try to get more of a kind of a color scheme into this. So I'm going to throw in, let's see, this kind of a sandy color. Now let's throw in some green. Okay. Mix that together a little bit. So I got it on kind of like it's a little dish thing. I don't know what you want to call this thing. So I'm mixing it up, kind of getting a little bit of a color. Let's see. And I'm going to kind of splotch it a little in some areas. Definitely need more color. More paint. All right, kind of a little splotchy a little bit, but I think that works. Randomly putting it on. Okay. good. I think I need a little bit more steel brown. Sorry for lawnmower sound. Neighbor's mowing. Part of it. And you know when it's going to be in the back of a vehicle or a golf cart or something like that, you know, if you're going to go out to the range, it's going to get kind of beat up unless you keep it in a case, of course. There. I think that's good. I think we're done. I don't think I need to do anything else to it. I'm gonna leave it just like that. Looks good to me. Well, what do you guys think? I'm sure you guys, put in the comments, what I could have done better or whatever, that kind of thing. And that's great. Hey, criticism, whatever, praise, great. Whatever you want to do. Baby. Oh, what it looks like here. Get maybe a little bit more of an idea. Possibly. It's a little dark on this side. I think it looks pretty good. I'm gonna let it sit out here and dry for a little bit, and we will. Good deal, guys. All right. Well, thanks for watching, and hopefully, I don't know, maybe I'll learn something from what I did, and if you never like the color, you can always, try to get as much of the color off there as you can, or just repaint over what you have right there, and it should be good. But I think that actually looks much better than it did. Later, YouTube. Have a good one. See ya later.
But wait, there's more.
All right, guys. So here's the finished product actually inside, and see what it looks like. I think it turned out, pretty good. Not too bad. Not too bad. I think the color scheme turned out well for my first time trying to do something like this. I think it turned out pretty good. So anyways, all right, well, hopefully you all enjoyed the video, and do that thing everybody says, like and subscribe.